Afternoon students, welcome to English class 10th standard, that is first lesson, continuation of the yesterday's latest lesson, that is A Wrong Man in Workers Paradise, written by Rabindranath Tagore. Yesterday we have seen that a wrong man entered in Workers Paradise. How he entered in Workers Paradise, even though he has done completely useless work on the earth. Then also he enters to the workers paradise. So up to 9th paragraph we have discussed in the previous class. So today let us discuss the 10th paragraph, that is, the idler was standing by the stream as the princess sees a lonely beggar and is filled with pity. So the busy girl of heaven saw this one and was filled with pity. So yesterday we have seen that the girl of the silent torrent, the girl of the workers paradise, she was very busy in her workers paradise. She has been told that her hair was carelessly done and she was very busy in doing the work. Then at that time when she went to the stream, she went to torrent to fill the water in the pot, what had happened, there the idler was stood there near the stream. Then she saw that the idler was standing by the stream as the princess sees a lonely beggar and is filled with pity. So the busy girl of heaven saw this one and was filled with pity. She saw that some of the beggar was standing near the stream, so she thought that he doesn't have any work. That is the reason now she asked. By seeing that person, that is a wrong man who was standing near the stream, she asked that, then she thinks himself that he must be a beggar who was standing near the stream, and she filled with very pity on that person, that is the wrong man. That is, wrong man is the hero of this lesson. Aha, she cried with concern. You have no work in hand, have you? Now the girl asked. By seeing that person is, who that person is? A wrong man, a hero of our lesson. By seeing that person, she asked that, aha, she cried with concern. Concern means caring towards that person, wrong man, caring towards the wrong man. You have no work in hand, have you? Then she asked to that wrong man that, you have no work to do, have you? Means, have you? Why she wants to ask, have you? Means, you want to do any work here in the workers paradise? Because the work is very important in the workers paradise. Completely their concentration is towards the work. That is the reason, by seeing that person, by seeing that wrong man standing idle near the stream, the girl asked that, you want to do any work? Then again the man signed, work, I have not a moment to spare for work. The man replied that, I don't have any work to do. What he answers, the man signed. Sign means he done a sign that, work, I have not a moment to spare for work. The meaning of spare is additional to what is required for ordinary use. I have not done any work. Spare, the meaning of the spare is additional to what is required for ordinary use, doing additional work. What the person replied that, I have not a moment to spare for work. I have not a moment to spare for work. I don't have any time, I don't have any interest to doing in the work. Then the girl did not understand his words. The girl was very puzzled because the man was standing idle. Again he don't want to do any work. He stood idle near the stream, but also he don't want to do any work. So that the girl didn't understood what the person has answered, what that wrong man has answered. The girl did not understand his words and said, I shall spare some work for you to do if you like. Because work is very important in the workers' paradise. That is the reason the girl is telling that if you want to do some work, I will give you some work. We have a handful of work in the workers' paradise. So I want to give you some work if you don't have any work. For that, what the wrong man answers, let us see. The man replied, girl of the silent torrent. The man replied to the girl of the silent torrent that all this time I have been waiting to take some work from your hands. All this time means when I was standing near the stream, I thought that I want to take some work from your hand, because you are very busy in the silent torrent. You are very busy in the workers' paradise. So I want to take some work from your hand. The wrong man replied to the girl's acceptance. What kind of work would you like? Then the girl asked that, what kind of work you want to do? Then the man answers, will you give me one of your picture? Will you give me one of your picture? On that you can spare. Will you give me one of your picture? P-I-T-C-H-E-R. This picture is nothing but the pot, not picture. This picture is different from this picture. These are the synonyms. That is, this picture is nothing but the pot. By saying that, will you want to do any work, the girl asked. Here, the man replied that, will you give one of your picture? Then what the girl will reply for that? What kind of work would you like? Will you give me one of your picture? On that you can spare. She asked, a picture? You want to draw water from the torrent? From that pot, from that picture, we are going to bring water from the torrent, water from the stream, we can say. The girl asked that, by taking the picture, you want to bring water from the torrent? Let us see what he replies. She asked, a picture? You want to draw water from the torrent? No, I shall draw pictures on your picture. I want to draw picture on your picture. Means he want to make the painting on the pot. This picture is nothing but the pot. He wants to make drawing on that picture. That is nothing but the pot. He wants to make the painting on that pot. No, I shall draw picture on your picture. The girl was annoyed. She is not understanding what the wrong man is going to tell her. The girl was annoyed, means stunned. Pictures? Indeed, I have no time to waste on such as you. I am going. And she walked away. Picture? She surprised. She annoyed that picture. You want to draw picture on the picture? Both the pronunciations are same. You want to draw the picture on my picture? So I don't have any time to waste here, by saying that the girl moved to her way. But how could a busy person get the better of one who had nothing to do? Every day they met, and every day she said, her girl of the silent torrent, give me one of your clay pictures, I shall draw pictures on it. Then the same next day, again the wrong man asked the picture to draw the picture. Every day he is going to ask the picture to draw the picture on that pot. Let us see what happens. She yielded. Yielded means agreed. Yielded means agreed. By asking again and again, she agreed to give the picture, to draw the picture. The man continuously, he asked to give the picture. By asking again and again, by asking continuously, she thought to give the picture to the wrong man. She yielded at last. She gave him one of her picture. At last, one of her picture she gave to the wrong man. The man started painting. The man, that is the wrong man, he took the picture and started painting. And started painting. Pictures indeed, I have no time to waste on such as you. I am going. And she walked away. But how could a busy person get a better of one who had nothing to do? Every day they met, and every day he said to her, girl of the silent torrent, give me one of your clay pictures, I shall draw pictures on it. Again one day he asked to give the clay picture. Clay, you all know that? ಮಡಿಕೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು. ಮಣ್ಣಿನಿಂದ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಮಡಿಕೆ. Then at last the girl ready to give the picture for the wrong man. Let us see what happens after giving that picture. The man started painting. He draw line after line. He put color after color. See here on that pot. See, for example, the pot is like this, means the man made painting line after line. Very neatly he made the painting line after line. Very neatly he made painting on that pot. Line after line, he put color after color. For this pot, he put color after color. Means he put different colors to this pot. We can say, not pot, picture. This is the picture of the girl of the silent torrent, which was made by the wrong man. Like this he painted the picture. When he had completed his work, the girl held up the picture and stared at its sides, her eyes puzzled. When the work has been completed, it has been given to the girl. When she saw this picture, this painting, he started to see side by side. Every side she saw. Her eyes became puzzled, surprised. That much nice painting the wrong man has done on the picture, done on the pot, on the clay pot, we can say. When he had completed his work, the girl held up the picture and stared at its side, her eyes puzzled. After seeing the picture which was done by the wrong man, then her eyes puzzled. She became surprised that much nice painting has done on that clay pot. So, let's go next. Brows down, she asked. What do you mean? All those lines and colors, what is their purpose? You have made the painting line by line and colored it differently. What is the meaning of this painting? The girl asked by seeing the painting of the wrong man. What is the meaning of this painting? Let us see what he answers. The man laughed. The man laughed that why the girl is going to ask like that. Nothing, a picture may have no meaning and serve no purpose. He answers commonly that the picture, they didn't have any meaning and any purpose. Again the girl of the silent torrent surprised, because why she became surprised, why she puzzled, they are doing the work with sincere and with some purpose. Here there is no purpose of painting and there is no meaning on this painting. That is the reason girl told that. The girl went away with her picture at home, away from praying eyes. She held it in the light, turned it round and round and scanned the painting from all angles. All angles. At night she moved out of bed, lighted a lamp and scanned it again in silence. For the first time in her life, she had seen something that had no meaning and no purpose at all. By saying to the wrong man that how you can paint without meaning and without person, she took her picture and she went away to the home, and at night in the light she saw completely the picture from every angle. From every corner of this picture, she saw it very seriously. After that, when she used to sleep, at that time also, once again he saw the complete picture on that picture. The paint which has been made on the pot, on the picture. So I will read once again this paragraph. The girl went away with her picture at home, away from praying eyes. She held it in the night, turned it round and round. She turned this pot round and round because she wants to see the painting from every angle. Round and scanned the painting from all angles. At night she moved out of bed, lighted a lamp and scanned it again in silence. Once again she saw on the light from every angle. She saw the painting of the wrong man. For the first time in her life, she had seen something that had no meaning and no purpose at all, because they are doing the work with the meaning and with the purpose. For the first time in her life, she saw that the work which is no meaning and no purpose. She saw that there is no meaning and no purpose in this painting. When she set out for the torrent the next day, let us see what happens. She completely absorbed this painting, and next day when she went to the torrent, when she set out for the torrent the next day, her hurrying feet were little less hurried than before. For a new sense seemed to have awakened in her, a sense that seemed to have no meaning and no purpose at all. The next day, when she went to the silent torrent, her hurrying feet became less hurried. Hurrying feet means she used to do her work very fast. Now, next day, after seeing this picture, next day, her hurrying feet became less hurried. She used to do the work very fast. Now, next day, the work has become very slow. She started to do the work less hurried. What is the meaning of that? She became less hurried. She got in her mind that the work with the no meaning and no purpose. When she set out for the torrent the next day, her hurrying feet were a little less hurried than before, for a new sense seemed to have awakened in her, a sense that seemed to have no meaning and no purpose at all. Next, she saw the painter standing by the torrent and asked in confusion. Again she saw the painter standing by the torrent and asked in confusion. The painter was standing near the stream, near the silent torrent. Now she asked, "What do you want of me?" The girl asked, "Yesterday I have given my picture to paint, to picture on that. Now what do you want today? What do you want of me?" "Only some more work from your hands." The man replied that, "I want some more work from your hands." "What kind of work would you like?" The girl asked, "What kind of work you want to do?" "Let me make a colored ribbon for your hair," he answered. "And what for?" "Nothing." Ribbons were made bright with colors. The busy girl of the workers' paradise had not to spend a lot of time every day tying the colored ribbons around her hair. The minutes slipped by unutilized. Much work was left unfinished. Next day, when she went to the silent torrent, again the same place, the idler, that is the wrong man, was standing there. "What do you want today?" Then the wrong man answers that, "I want some more work." "What work you want to do? Yesterday you have done the painting on my picture, on my pot. Then what do you want to do today?" "I want to make colored ribbon for your hair." You can understand ribbons. The school girls, they used to put on their plates. "So I want to make ribbons for your hair." Then the girl asked, very surprised, "Ribbons?" So that is the completely waste of the time, because her in previous class we have seen that her hairs were unusual, not tied properly. In workers' paradise, work had of late began to suffer. Many persons who had been active before were now idle, wasting their precious time on useless things such as painting and sculpture. Both were talking, conversation between the wrong man and the girl of the silent torrent. There is a waste of the time. Now they became less hurried. Previously they were very hurried for their work, but now they became very less hurried to do the work. Now in the workers' paradise, the work is going to be started late. All they are going to pass the time. Began to suffer. Many persons who had been active before were now idle. Most of the persons, they are very active in the previously, but now they became idle. Let us take the example of that girl. The girl was very hurried, very busy in her work. Now she became very less hurried, we can say. Wasting their precious time on endless things such as painting and sculpture. Now, leaving the precious work, Now they are going to pass their time doing painting and sculpture. Sculpture means, we can say, the art, that is a type of a art. We can say doing the ಕಲ್ಲಿಲಿಂದ ಕೆತ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಅಂತ ಕನ್ನಡನಲ್ಲಿ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ನಾವು. The art of making 2 or 3 dimensional representative that had a 2 or 3 dimensional, you can understand what I am going to say, 2 or 3 dimensional work, that is representative. Drawing model we can say, that has the 2 or 3 dimensional representative. Doing that type of work is called as a sculpture. Now they are going to do their work in doing painting and sculpture. Now the workers of the workers paradise, the people, they became very less hurried and they used to pass their time in doing the art and making the sculptures and painting. Now let us see what had happened next. The elders became anxious. The elders means those who are working in the workers paradise previously. Elders of that workers paradise, they became very anxious. Anxious means worried. They worried. Why? The work has been going in the workers paradise. The work is very late there. This type of, why this type of work is there in the workers paradise? Previously they are very busy in their work, but now the work is going to be started very late and all are became less hurried and they used to pass their time in painting and doing the sculpture. The elders became anxious. A meeting was called. All agreed that such a state of affair had so far been unknown in the history of the workers paradise. This is the first time which had happened in the workers paradise. This is the history that previously it has been not happened like that. In the workers paradise, all they are concentrating towards their work. Now what had happened? Everyone are busy in the useless work, that is doing painting and sculpture. So the elders became anxious. A meeting was called. All agreed that such state of affairs had so far been unknown in the history of the workers paradise. Nothing has changed in the workers paradise. This is the first time we are going to see somewhat change in the workers paradise. The aerial messenger hurried. For that the meeting was conducted in the workers paradise because they are going to start the work very late. All are less hurried to do the work and they used to pass their time in the painting and sculptures. That is the reason they called a meeting. For the meeting, the aerial messenger has to come. He is in charge in the workers paradise. The aerial messenger hurried in, bowed before the elders and made a confession. The elders, those who are sitting before the aerial messenger, he bowed his head and he started his words. Confession means he started his speech or his words, we can say. I brought a wrong man into this paradise, he said. The starting line he said that I brought a wrong man into paradise, that is wrong man in workers paradise. The name of the lesson it's going to say that what the aerial messenger said, I brought wrong man into workers paradise. I brought a wrong man into in this paradise, he said. It is all because of him. Who is taking the responsibility here? The aerial messenger. It is my mistake that I brought a wrong man into the workers paradise. The man was summoned. As he came to the elders, saw his fantastic dress his quaint brushes, his paint, and they knew at once that he was not a right sort for workers' paradise. The man was present in the workers' paradise. As he came to the elders, saw the fantastic dress. He was very nicely dressed, and he came with the brushes, quaint brushes, to do the painting, his paint, and they knew at all once that they are not right sort of the workers' paradise. They are not sort that is, he is not fit for the workers' paradise. Stiffly the president said, "This is no place for the like of you. You must leave." Strictly the aerial messenger ordered that this is not a place that whatever you want to do, you can't do here. You have to quit from the workers' paradise. Stiffly the president said, "This is no place for the like of you. You must leave." The man signed in relief and gathered up his brush and paints. By saying this, he took his painting and took the brushes. But as he was about to go, the girl of the silent torrent came up, tripping, and cried, "Wait a moment, I shall come with you." There is a time to leave from the workers' paradise. That is, the wrong man entered in the workers' paradise. The order has been given that the president of the workers' paradise is given that you are not fit in the workers' paradise. That is the reason you have to leave from here. Now the man is ready to leave from the workers' paradise. At the same moment, the girl asked, "Wait a moment, I shall come with you. Wait a moment, I want to come with you." The elders gasped in surprise. Means they are talking each other to that. Never before had a thing like this happened in workers' paradise. A thing that had no meaning and no purpose at all. At last, they came to conclusion that when the man is ready to go, the girl is ready to go with the wrong man. At that time, all the elders, those who are sitting on the workers' paradise, they made a conclusion that this is the first time what has been happening in the workers' paradise, the work with no meaning and no purpose. So what we have understood in this lesson, that is, the wrong man entered in the workers' paradise and everyone started to go behind the wrong man previous. So what is the conclusion? Means if someone is wrong in the group, or means the everyone, they will do the wrong things. That is the reason they all concluded that the work that is first time happened in the workers' paradise. I hope you have understood this lesson. Read it properly. And in the next class we will discuss the grammar portion of this lesson. Thank you.